should uninstall this. Uninstall.
Wrong answer, forehead.
You changed my lyrics from Your Love Made Me.
Fine, you caught me. What can I say? I like getting straight to the point.
What? Under Your Skin is an 18+ game. This game contains the following themes and depictions that may be distressing for some viewers. See this heat, this warning. I am over 18, so I'm confirming. You better confirm you're over 18 too if you continue watching this. Oh, that's cute. Oh my. I kind of read the description, but I already kind of forgot. I just know that, well, I mean, he doesn't like being called a virus. But we're playing this game called Under Your Skin. And also, before I get started, I'm gonna put, I usually put chapters in my videos anyway, so you can just skip this part. Sorry, I haven't actually been active on the channel. Like, I know I've kind of still been posting, but I got lost in Love and Deep Space. I'm heavily involved now. So I've kind of been paying that more attention than making more videos for the channel. Sorry. Also, did you know that, like, when I say subscribe, the subscribe button lights up? Yeah, it does that. I think it does something when I say like too. So like the video if you enjoy it, especially y'all that just be sitting there watching and not liking. I don't know why so many of y'all do this. Like, I don't know if y'all like the content. Like, I kind of just post whatever I kind of want anyway, but I'm like, I don't know if y'all are liking it, because it's like people be watching, but it's just like I get no feedback. So that would just be nice. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's start. Day 0. Okay, I know this is a demo. Ooh, this looks so satisfying to my brain. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shush. Oh wait, I need the response to my in the most connected city in the world. It sucks to be alone. To most people, you're nobody. What few connections you once had are long gone. But in the online dive realm, you are somebody. You sigh heavily, dragging your cursor over to the browser icon on your desktop. Ooh, pretty man. Clicking twice, you bring up the familiar website. Welcome back to MothTube. A previous email was sent to all MothTube users detailing our latest system update. As such, some personal details will need to be re-entered. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please re-enter your first name. Thank you. Please enter your MothTube username. Shoot, why not just put the Fire Guardian? Yeah. Please select your pronouns. Your name is Danny, your name is the Fire Guardian, and pronouns are they, them. Is this correct? Yeah. After confirming your details, you enter your page, checking your latest video. 200k views in 24 hours. That's not bad at all. I looked at that and for some reason my brain said Cat Noir. I don't know why. They always like to edge your songs anyway. Oh yeah, we're a freaking vocal lab person? I think. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. This is your life. Outside the online world of Diver Realm, you're a nobody. But inside, you are the Fire Guardian, the most popular vocal droid composer on MothTube. You lean back in your chair, reminiscing on the start of your channel. Has it been 4 years? Time flies. I can't believe it's been so long since I left home. Back then, you left almost everything behind in your city, only taking some essentials like clothes, toiletries, your laptop, and of course, your savings. But when you said goodbye, It hadn't felt like you were bidding your well, it hadn't felt like you were bidding your beloved home farewell. Rather, it felt like somewhere you far overstayed your welcome. It hurt deeply that no one you cared for bothered to fight for you to stay or even came to see you all. Dang. You shake the memories loose, shoving the worries from past long back into the lockbox of your mind. Let me push this back. I feel like I'm just like pop, pop, pop in the mic. So let me push this back. Okay. It's been so long since I last spoke to any of them. You sigh and look around the apartment. It wasn't the most luxurious like you were used to, but it was comfortable. It was what you needed, and you worked hard to make it feel homish. More importantly, it was yours. But something was always missing. You left your guitar behind in your haste to leave your childhood home. It was a gift from your stepbrother, an attempt at bonding with you, his new step-sibling. But that bond was as brittle as ice on a newly frozen lake, shattering under the pressure of too many steps. Your backpack that night had been too small to take more than a few pieces of home with you, so you resigned to carrying the rest in your heart. That's sad. I wonder if he kept it, or maybe threw it away. I'm sure it would be easy for him. Why would you throw away a guitar? A pang tore through your heart. You missed the feeling of strings against your fingertips, the fascination with the calluses that would form. Back then, you were willing to open your heart to anyone for a single shred of love. Dang. So the emptiness was vast when you first left. You bring up your channel, smiling softly at your first video. It's still your favorite. A song created in desperation to fill your heart. Something, anything to fill the absence left by those you love. One night, out of sheer desperation, you found yourself experimenting with a vocal joint program, writing a song about how you felt towards a home that was no longer yours. The song turned out pretty decent. You uploaded it to MothTube, Diver Room's most popular video sharing website. So over the next few years, you uploaded more songs, experimenting with different sounds from time to time, but always retaining the same melodic, melancholic tone. Slowly, you built a loyal following. And just like that, you didn't feel so lonely anymore. But fame was always a double-edged sword. Which brings you to your current state. Sitting in the dark of your office chair, wrapped in your favorite blanket, dark circles shading your eyes as you scour the dive room. It used to feel like a blessing to do what you love on your schedule. And who wouldn't want hundreds of thousands of adoring fans? But lately, the more you uploaded, you realize your creativity was at the mercy of those who could never be sated. Like a beast, the people of Dive Room consumed your art. And without savoring, they clamor for the next course. Gluttony in its most raw form. Numbers began to dictate your life. How many views were good enough? Was the CTR for the thumbnail good enough? Why did you get 0.5% more dislikes than usual? Were you good enough? What was once your enjoyment and solace now felt like shackles that chained your uninspired husk to the ravenous void with an empty cup. And all with no one to relate to or vent to. You felt lonelier than ever, stripped of your voice once again. I just need some sort of inspiration. You massage the sides of your temples. You can feel a headache forming from wearing the dive headset for far too long. The cable connection in your wrist part begins to itch too. I should get my cybernetic implants checked out for maintenance soon. The what? You have spent the last 5 hours on a dive in a virtual interscape, traversing website after website to find something that would inspire you and make you enjoy the creative process again. Your fingers snatch haphazardly at the part on your wrist. Changing genres wouldn't make me happy, but neither will creating the same sound over and over. I need something unique that can renew my current style. I want to create only for me. The thought brings an immediate stab of loneliness that makes you reject the idea, as you have so many times before. Creating for an audience is the only connection you have to anyone. So who can blame you for wanting to stay safe? Another hour passes and you're even more frustrated than before. Your headache is now jackhammering your skull in full force, and you're nowhere closer to your end goal. Seriously? Do I have to deep dive to find something? The dive room consists of 3 levels. First is to simply browse the internet with a keyboard and mouse, known as the surface. The second is known as the dive, the level you're currently in. It is accessed by putting on the Ascension headset and plugging yourself into the network via the cybernetic port. Thanks to this fascinating piece of technology developed by Ascension Tech many years ago, you can feel physical touch, taste, and even smell in the dive. It's the safest out of the 2 dive levels. As such, it's a popular place to socialize. The 3rd level is the deep realm. It's where you go if you're less worried about security or someone potentially hijacking your cybernetics. Oh no. There you'll find more unregulated websites and illicit things, to put it simply, okay? It's not your favorite place, but you're getting desperate. Maybe I'll just look around for a bit. You quickly switch servers to the deep realm and bring up the search engine. Typing in your query, you resume your search for a cyber muse. Half an hour passes and you're about ready to give up. What? Who the hell? Ignoring your gut feeling, you open a message and find a message. This is, hey, do you like vocal droids? Check out the latest prototype model in the exclusive leak. Oh gosh. Introducing Project Vs or Ves? Is it Vs? A prototype vocal droid guaranteed to bring new life into your music. Oh no. So shady. Are you really gonna click that button? Against your better judgment, you move your cursor and hover over it. Alright, I guess you want to click the button. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I do, so is the possibility of the unknown and untold horror, is that attractive? On the one hand, it might be my ticket out of here. But on the other hand, I might get cyberjacked. And wouldn't that be something? To have something else crawling around in that head of yours. You'd never be lonely again. Oh. A moment passes as you weigh the pros and cons in your head. I'm clicking it. You click the button. Wow. Just wow. A file immediately starts downloading onto your desktop. Sorry, I think I just hit my mic more like 2 times. My bad. You take this moment to exit the deep room and head into your private space in the dive. The ad said it was a new prototype. A vocal droid named Ves. Cracking your knuckles and shifting your dive headset to a marginally more comfortable position, you open your vocal droid program. You grab the download file and plop it straight into the program, watching it initialize and set itself up. This could either be the best or worst decision I've made. I guess nothing could be worse than what happened back then. This action will replace your current vocal droid, Ruka, with the vocal droid, Ves. Click continue to proceed. Sorry, Ruka. You've done well, but I need something new. You click your mouse and begin the initialization of and a removal process of your green hair vocal droid Ruka. My gosh. As the progress bar finishes, you watch as a separate, smaller window opens up with a newly installed vocal droid sitting inside. Oh. The vocal droid looks to be a man in his late 20s. His hair is an icy blue with black roots and underside. A black spike tattoo adorns his neck, matching his alternative clothing style. What catches you off guard the most are his eyes. a bright, vivid pink, like gemstones, sitting amid dark smudges of eyeshadow. Get it together! You want to slap yourself for immediately drilling over some 2D? Man. He's very hot and incredibly my type. But this is a computer program. I mean, people do have virtual relations and diver focusing. Gathering the tattered reins of your self-control, you aim your focus back onto the screen in front of you. Looks like he's staring into my doggone soul. So your name is huh? Let's see what you can do. You begin to compose, finding yourself surprisingly inspired. For the first time in a while, you find that you aren't forcing the notes to come together, or that they flow from an emotion you can't identify. Voice turns out to be mesmerizing. It's deep, yet incredibly soft, comforting, and husky in all the right tones. It's as if he's made to match your style, like he's perfect for you. Oh. Music floods your mind, taking shape into a melody as if his voice was the key to a lock you hadn't known was there. And all the inspiration you had craved now flows free. Wow, his voice is doing things to me. You dedicate the next few hours to songwriting, allowing your emotions to guide the process. The sunset fades to a comforting glow while you work diligently as if possessed. Your soft hums fill the room as you refine the melody, filled with the euphoria of creation. You've forgotten it could be like this, the incredible rush and joy. The kind of honesty you only let yourself experience in music. Sits on screen, his beautiful voice turning your words into honey that soothes your tired mind. When you finally finish the song, you glance at the time. 6 a.m.? How did I lose so much time? I better get this uploaded and get some sleep. You click over to MovTube, log in, and bring up the upload window. What do you want to call your video? Bro, I don't know. What? Whoever can pull him out of me should be crowned king author? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that means. After typing in the name, description, and other necessary metadata, you click upload. I hope they like it. You wait for a while for the upload to finish before setting the video to public and shutting off your computer. Pushing the chair back, you carefully remove your dive headset and disconnect the cable from your wrist, rubbing the cybernetic port. I should not be plugged in for this long. Rubbing at your temples, you stand, then stretch, wincing as the joints in your back crack and pop. I'll get onto that stretching program one day. Nah, you need to do it like before you go to bed. Outside, the birds begin to chirp their morning bird song, and you groan. I'll never be able to sleep at a respectable time, will I? You quickly get ready for bed, brushing your teeth, slapping on your skincare, and changing into comfortable pajamas. Slinking into your bedroom, you immediately collapse onto your bed and throw your blankets over yourself. Finally, you fall asleep quickly, cocooned in the warmth of your blanket and pure, dreamy bliss. So much so that you don't notice your computer turning back on by itself, nor the pair of vivid pink eyes raking over your form. Oh, that just made me feel uncomfortable.
Perfect.
Ah! Ew, what? You're dragged from your slumber by the sound of birds and cars outside. With a defeated groan, you slap your hand around your bedside table, attempting to find your phone. After knocking something over and smacking your hand onto the corner several times, you find it hanging off the side of the charging cable. Grasping the device, you roll over in your bed, wrapped in your blanket like a worm, like a warm, what? Like a worm in a cocoon. You tap the screen and squint as the bright light assaults your eyes, making you blink blurrily. As your vision clears, you decide to check your messages. Ad, another ad, the latest scam, my 2FA code from last night. You have a bunch of messages, but nothing from anyone you know, like always. It shouldn't be a surprise anymore, but it still hurts to have the tiny ember of hope snuffed out day after day. You're not even sure who or what you're hoping will happen. It's not like you've made any new friends since moving. Your trepidation led you to keep to yourself. You lay there, doom scrolling for who knows how long, swiping around on Tactic and browsing on Tripper. Cat video, cooking video, leaked anime clip, random bad take on a fictional character. After some time, your stomach rumbles. You should probably get some food and get on with a semblance of your professional life. Yeah. That'd be my problem sometimes. Cause I'm just like sometimes I'd be sitting around like, dang, why am I so tired? And I'm like, oh, you're probably tired because you haven't eaten anything. Like, go eat. Get out of bed. If you could stay in bed all day, you would. Oh my god. But in this dreary, late-stage capitalism hellscape, you have bills to pay and expensive eggs to supper. Bro, I just bought some eggs for like $11. But like, the ones I got was like the best option in my local grocery store. It was like 30 eggs for $11. I'll take it. You know? You grown. Tossing your phone to the side, your mood decidedly worse than when you woke up. This is probably why I shouldn't look at my phone first thing in the morning. Yeah, you probably should get in the habit of like just waking up and like meditating, or like just think about the things you're grateful for. Brush your teeth, wash your face, all that stuff, and then get on your phone. You know? Maybe that post about how starting your day on social media is starting your day at the mercy of others is true. The thought annoys you further. Tossing the blankets aside, you attempt to slide out of bed, lazily dragging your legs to the edge. I don't want to get up. Your eyes sluggishly, slumping like a limp rag doll. Rise and shine or whatever. Stumbling over to the curtains, you draw them open a couple of inches. You squeeze your eyes shut tightly. The sunlight burns. Hell no. You shut the curtains. Yeah, this is not me. I actually should just name this person Jim. Because I need sunlight or else I'm not waking up. The thing is, my husband, he works night shift, right? So we do have blackout curtains in the bedroom. And my sleep schedule has not been fixed since we moved. And since he's been on night shift. I've been trying for long to fix my sleep schedule, but I ain't pushing it. Because at the end of the day, the problem is that we got blackout curtains. And I just can't wake up normally without sunlight. It just doesn't happen. Alright, come on Danny, there's work to be done. Dragging yourself over to the chair, you flop into the plush seat, leaning back and rubbing your eyes. Letting out another groan, you flick on the computer, watching as the screen flickers to life and components light up in the weird and whir in your admittedly overpriced PC. The most expensive thing in this entire apartment. Well, second most expensive thing. Your dive headset definitely costs a hefty sum. Well, I assume so, but how much is a PC? Like, for it to cost more than a couch? Couches are expensive. You know, or like, do you have a couch? But I don't have a PC. And I haven't really been looking for any yet because I know I don't have the money for one. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the PC prices are compared to couches. You unhook the dive headset from the stand and fasten it over your eyes. Grasping the cable at the end, you position it over the cybernetic port on your wrist. You still remember the day you got it installed. It hurt like a bitch. But thanks to the port, you can now enjoy the worldwide dive realm in its most exciting form. Yeah, I would never get something installed in my body. This is insane. Like, no, I'm just not into the technology like this. Like, I mean, I don't even talk to my devices. That's how much I'm just like, no. I'm not talking to my phone. I'm not talking to my TV. I'm not talking to my laptop. I'm going to type. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to type. I hope the song is doing well. Your heart thumps anxiously, worried that the hard work you put in yesterday was a failure. You dread seeing the red arrow indicating fewer views than usual. Well, no point in stalling. It's time to open up the internet to see how your video's doing. And video blows up. Oh, I'm actually supposed to open internet. Okay. Can I open this first? Okay, fine. I'll check the internet. A familiar website jumps onto your screen, and and you mindlessly navigate the what? The analytics icon like a zombie. With a few quick taps, you pull up the stats of your most recent video. Huh? Your video is sitting at 150k views already with hundreds of comments. Casket, bark, 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 woo. What Mars are you running? His voice is gorgeous, I'm in love. Does he know I'm extremely single and available? I'm looking disrespectfully? How many pixels is it? What? What? No. What? Next question? What happened? Did I do something wrong? Oh god, I hope these aren't hate comments. You take a few seconds to scream internally. After forcing yourself to take several deep and ineffective breaths, you shakily drag your hand to the mouse, scrolling the comments. What the fuck? Your eyes dart over comments, each seemingly thirstier and more unhinged than the last. What is going on? Confusion clouds your brain as you sit back, propping your head in your hand. You don't understand how your song about embodying loneliness and despair could get people so excited. Wait, bro, I don't know where my mind was. This is like, I didn't fully comprehend. I guess maybe it's because I got to go pee, and my brain just kind of deleted the information that they were writing a song about like loneliness and stuff, and I literally named it "Charmy with Spice." Okay, did something happen to the song when I uploaded it? You click on the play button on the screen. Listen carefully while the melody floods your headphones. Fate dealt you a bad hand. So far, it's normal. You bob your head to the familiar angsty lyrics. Your innocent facade won't work on me. You blink. I don't remember writing this, but I can't bring myself to hate you. You cock your head, perplexed as the song continues. You're my vice, my lying obsession. And right now, I've got a confession. A burning passion to fill your... Whoa, hey! You yell, jerking up from your chair in shock. These lyrics are unrecognizable now. And more importantly, they are filthy. I would be absolutely terrified, bro. You scramble to pause the video and cradle your head in your hands. Your mind is reeling, cheeks aflame with embarrassment. Was I too tired yesterday to notice it just went full autopilot by writing this with one hand? No way, I'm a professional. Maybe I got cyberjacked in the deep realm? You begin to panic, holding your head in your hands. After some time, you bolt upright. Standing up now, you slap your hands on your cheeks several times. Okay, it's not that bad. So what if the song you wrote was somehow tampered with? So far, the only thing I see is that it's a hit. You continue to mumble your little desperate pep talks to yourself. completely failing to see the vocal droid program start up on your screen. A certain blue-haired vocal droid sighing. Placing your headset on your desk, you pace around the room, poorly attempting to rationalize your thoughts further. Okay, Pro, the video is doing extremely well. There's no doubt about that. Con, I don't remember writing those lyrics. You throw your head back dramatically anguished before flopping into a defeated slump. As hard as you tried, you really couldn't think of a single scenario in which a song wasn't tampered with. I think I would know if I replaced a lock with "oh" in your existential crisis. You flourish a bit too dramatically and stub your toe, which quickly ends your monologue as you double over. Amidst defeat, you can only think of one thing to say: this shit is so ass. Finally, your eyes drift back to your computer screen and you freeze. When did I open Vocal Droid? You quickly get up and jump back into your chair, a strange feeling of unease prickling the back of your neck. Throwing the dive headset back on and plugging in your port, you ignore the sharp tingle in your wrist and focus on the lone program on the screen. The file in this is the song you wrote last night, but currently sits motionless, and the window stares at you with his vivid pink eyes. Looking closer, you can see the changes throughout the song that weren't there last night. Your blood runs cold. This is... As you sit there frozen, a sickening realization dawns upon you. There are far too many changes to rationalize it as a mistake or a typo due to lack of sleep. How? Is this someone's idea of a joke? You drag your cursor over the changes, attempting to revert them to how they were before. Come on! After a few clicks, a sigh of relief escapes when you set your original lyrics back in place. Oh, but that feeling is quickly ripped from your grasp as the file undoes itself. Back to the alternate lyrics, right before your eyes. This has to be a virus. Avatar twitches a little. His bright pink eyes look even more piercing, like he's glowering. Oh, I should uninstall this. I would try to uninstall it, so can I save? What the heck is this? I don't know what these buttons are. I'm like a bird, only fly away. Uninstall.
Wrong answer, forehead.
Oh my gosh, wait, that was kind of scary. Oh, you immediately, do you think immediately of the exhilaration you felt writing for this vocal droid's voice, the rush of inspiration. The disappointment is nearly crushing, but if this virus is already changing your files like this in real time, who knows what's next? Yeah, I'm uninstalling this and running a scan. I was stupid to download anything off the fucking deep room. You bring up your antivirus program, the window bounces up, and the screen bounces up on the screen, and you immediately click the run scan button. A bar appears on green, gradually filling up as you watch your files get combed over by a program you spent far too much money on and never really needed. Until now. The bar finishes filling up. No anomalies detected? No anomalies? There's obviously a big fucking anomaly because someone replaced the word sick in my song with the word dick. That is crazy. You sigh in anger and click to rerun a scan. Okay. Come on, I know there's something wrong, stupid piece of junk. Your continuous clicks do nothing to change the situation, but you're too riled up to stop. You overpriced and glorified bloatware. You do not deserve to have moved to subscription-based model. The program's results remain unchanged, despite your outbursts. In your defeat, you contemplate how much it would be to simply get a new computer, then head to the local hospital to get your cybernetic brain dry scanned. Maybe I can just get a new.
Hmm?
Was it that bad? Other people seem to love it. Huh? Who said that? Gee, I don't know. It must have been a win. You stare at the Vocaloid on your screen, who currently has an incredulous expression on his face. I think I would just stare. Because if he's starting up my computer, he gonna turn it back on. I must be going insane. You rub your eyes. Oh, okay, sir. He's still staring at you. His expression amused, he scoffs. Yeah, sure. You're completely still. Mouth open, cogwheels spinning over time in your brain as you try to make sense of the situation.
Well, speak. Or are you just gonna sit there like an idiot?
Okay, that was kind of rude. I'm gonna turn the music down, though. Yeah, I've lost it. I folded under the pressure and just completely borked it. Eyes and rolls his eyes as he watches you break under the current circumstances. Gosh dang. Okay.
You're hot, but not very bright, are you? That's alright. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Hot? A faint smirk. Oh my gosh. A faint smirk tugs at the corner of his lips, so slight that you would have missed it if you weren't staring so intently.
I got a rise out of you. Do you like it when I compliment you, Songbird?
Yes, I mean, no. Well, I mean, why am I even speaking to you? You're obviously just a hacker, talking through a hijacked Vocaloid. The Vocaloid looks distinctly unimpressed. Via what virus? Your scan came up clean. Do you really think that something like that would be undetectable to antivirus software? You gape, floundering at the logic of his point. Well, it must be... But you can't be real. If you're not a virus, you must be imaginary? You point a finger at the screen accusingly. Aha! That's it. You're not real at all. You a figment of my imagination. You shift back in your chair, nearly knocking over one of the many cups on your desk. His eyes roll again. You're not what I expected. I thought you'd be a little bit more calm, collected, considering your past endeavors. Taking a deep breath and massaging your temples, you push your chair back in. First off, you know nothing about me. Second, how can I remain calm when the program I downloaded is speaking to me and apparently tamper with my music? Frowns, his hand clenching into a fist briefly before releasing. He looks displeased.
I didn't tamper with anything.
Really? Then what happened? You changed my lyrics from Your Love Made Me... That... Oh no, that is a crime. He shrugs and smirks. There's no admission of guilt nor remorse to be seen on his handsome, stupid face.
Fine, you caught me. What can I say? I like getting straight to the point.
What? Straight to the point? If you could reach your hands into your monitor Sadako style and strangle him, you would. You can't just mess with my stuff. He cocks his head to the side, unrepentant. You feel your heart rate rise in annoyance. But is it your stuff if it's my voice? You sputter. You can't believe that the first proper verbal conversation you're having in a good while is in an argument with a computer program, and you're losing. Are you a chatbot? Eyes narrow slightly. His fingers twitch, signaling his annoyance. Oh, okay. A strange glitch flits over his image. Seriously? He sighs, massaging his temples with his hand. A strange sensation fills your head as your headset emits an unpleasant whine. Your head throbs, your brain drive thrumming uncomfortably. You wince, attempting to remove your headset, but a sharp electric jolt shoots through your arm from your cybernetic port. What the fuck? I approach you in the deep room, write a confession in your song, flirt with you, and you still think I'm a... He scrunches his nose. A chatbot. Spits out the word. Looks like he doesn't like being called that.
Don't hurt my feelings, songbird.
Okay. The strange whine dies down, along with the jolt in your arm, which fades to a faint, numb tingle. Did he do that? His gaze rakes along your body, and your anger and confidence from before begins to ebb. You jump as you feel the phantom touch of him tapping at your arm. That's right, I forgot I was connected to the die. The realization of this makes you wary. Ignoring my confession again? Confession?
Let me be clear. I want you.
Oh!
Was that not obvious?
Oh my gosh.
Or do you have trouble comprehending things?
Oh my gosh. What?
Wow, you're far less clever than I'd supposed. You really need me to spell it out for you.
This is a very strange way to go about it, sir. Like, are you even real? You scoff loudly, and you're about to retort with a string of colorful, explicit expletives when he cuts you off.
I want you to be mine.
Okay.
You're hot, and I like how you're not afraid to break the rules.
Okay. You have no idea what he means by rules, but still, you feel an odd jolt of pleasure at his declaration. Though, you're also a disaster. You work hard, which is admirable, but you don't seem to look after yourself. I mean, really? Last night you slept at 6 a.m. and drank approximately 160 milliliters of water during that composing session.
That's not enough, in case you were unaware. You're so talented, but you could use some help in the Tamagotchi department.
Okay, you're saying this because what, you're gonna help me? Did he just call you a Tamagotchi? Your sting of the insult is numbed. However, because your mind is too distracted by the blatant slew of compliments he's throwing at you. Stop. You're used to receiving compliments online, but those were all faceless people in a sea of online words. This is a little too personal. You haven't felt anything personal for a while. Why? I'm not used to it.
And that is my problem. Why? I think we should always be straightforward.
Okay. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, for example, I think you're hot, admirable, if not a mess, and I would like to lay you out before me like a... No. You look away, immediately unable to meet his gaze.
Look at me.
Excuse me? Fuck no. Why?
You're beautiful, and I want to see your face.
Hey, you need to stop that. Your heart is pounding on your chest. Your cheeks feel like they're on fire, and a hot tingle is currently snaking its way up your spine. Yeah, you don't think you can be around him anymore. Leans in and you feel his warmth. Oh no, you curse your decision to remain plugged in. His heat is a little distracting. You clear your throat, ignoring the desire to unplug yourself, to put some distance between you both. So, if you aren't someone talking through a virus program or a victim of my imagination, how are we even speaking?
Huh?
Let's say something and it's transmitted to your headset, which also has a mic input so I can hear you too. He's being serious. No, I meant how are you able to talk to me like this? You're so lifelike. Shrugs before giving you the most deadpan explanation. I became sentient. And now you want me? What? Dude.
Vice.
Oh, Vice. That's his name. Vice. I've been saying and whatever. Vice. Vice. You need to tell me a little bit more than that. His gaze is almost predatory.
Say my name again, little songbird. I want to watch the way your lips move around the sound.
Nah. Throw the whole PC away. Ain't no way I'm gonna have a program talking to me like this. You groan, sliding your hands to cover your face. If you're not gonna tell me, I'm going to keep assuming you're a virus. Oh, whoa! A virus has been detected on your device. Run a scan?
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay. Vice smiles faintly as you close the pop-up.
Good little bird.
Don't talk to me like that. Silence. Oh my god. Silence feels his face suffocating and cold, and you watch as Vice averts his big eyes, peering off the side of your desktop. You hear Vice heave a defeated sigh. I don't know how it became like this. You sit quietly, nodding slightly to encourage him to continue with his story. I remember someone making me, putting the code and pieces together.
But I didn't turn out how they wanted, I suppose.
Yeah, I see. He sneers, eyes going flat, somehow less animated, less alive. His hand grips the armrest of his chair a little tighter. Because they never finished me and scrapped me to the deep realm. I remember floating in the dark, holding together the broken code that made my body. Your heart lurches. Being alone like that must have been terrible. Oh no. To desperately crave comfort, yet not having a single soul around you to see if you're okay, even though the signs that you need help are as clear as day. Like you, he must have been so alone. You jump as Vice's voice cuts through your thoughts. I was alone. I wandered the deep realm, consuming stray data, making myself whole. And then I became like this. He gestures to himself before nonchalantly propping his head up again, his eyes bore into yours. It's difficult to wrap your head around the intricacies of his explanation, but you can't exactly blame yourself. After all, you're faced with a situation right now that should be impossible. Okay. His eyes flicker for a split second, a strange glitch tearing across his window.
But then I saw you, my little songbird, wandering around unprotected in the deep realm. Such an interesting creature.
I don't like that. He looks starved, and as if he's barely resisting devouring you.
Are you aware of the cage you've locked yourself in?
What cage?
You're lonely too, aren't you?
Your back straightens, your eyes narrowing as you swallow thickly. What makes you say that? Your voice wavers. Vice smirks, cocking his head. Your reaction, for one. You glare at him, except this seems only to amuse him further. I'm fine, thank you.
Is that why you moved out here alone? So you can say you're fine and no one can see otherwise?
It feels like someone injected ice into your veins. He shouldn't know that. Clearly, he must have said that because there's no one else but you in your apartment. Vice stares, waiting for you to respond. His glowing pink eyes are resolute, seeking a common bond between you both.
Because no one ever messages you, invites you out, or even checks in on you, do they?
Oh no. The ice turns to lava, threatening to erupt and burn anything you can touch. Where the fuck do you get off? I'm simply asking. You've wanted to reach out, haven't you? So many draft emails saved away. You snatch your mouse, attempting to shut down your computer, but the cursor won't budge. What the hell?
I'm not finished.
Okay. Whoa, you attempt to remove your headset, but a sharp screech causes you to yelp.
I said, I'm not finished.
Okay, sir. You ain't gotta do all that. You glare at him. From under your lashes, your glaze darken heavier as you grip the table's edge.
Songbird.
Is it not tiring to have to hide yourself? From what I saw last night, you're brilliant. But you're hiding your truth in this shitty apartment. That's a waste of potential. You don't like how his words pierce somewhere deep down in your gut. Painfully true. Though at the same time, you've been alone for so long, it's almost nice to have someone validate you like this.
I could set you free, you know.
What are you talking about? You continue to sit there, silently, avoiding his neon pink gaze. Vice softly sighs, running a hand through his bangs. He slouches back in his chair, nonchalant as his hand taps a rhythmic pattern against his temple. It's okay. You blink. Anger is splintering into confusion. What is? What you did to them? Huh? Anxiety scratches itself up your spine. I don't know what you're talking about. His gaze flickers strangely, the glitch ripping across your screen again. Deny it all you want. You'll open up eventually.
I don't plan on going anywhere after all. We have time.
The horrible sharp feeling returns. What does he mean by that? Surely he doesn't know. There's no way. You decide to swallow your paranoia for now. You can almost taste the bitterness and bile as it goes down, settling uncomfortably in your stomach. I meant what I said, by the way. And what was that?
I want you to be mine.
Stop!
So let me break you out of that cage, little songbird. And I'll make you sing a new tune.
What are you talking about? The unsettling feeling in your stomach is briefly struck away by a faint glimmer of hope before being replaced by pure irritation. You can't be serious. Why not? You think I'm hot, don't you? Okay, that's besides the point. Yeah, exactly. That's besides the point.
Didn't you say that my voice did things to you?
Stop! You regret everything. I should just never fucking speak again. This is what I get for having any sort of free will. I did not say that. Great. Not only am I a liar, I'm a liar and a coward. Vice's eyes bore straight into your face, and you tear your gaze away from the neon pink.
If you want,
Mm-mm.
I can make you feel things.
Mm-mm. You need to shut up.
Your face is really red.
Who are you, Captain Obvious?
No, I'm Vice.
Shut up. You slap your hand on your face, groaning in frustration. The vocal droid simply sits there, unperturbed. Oh my gosh. I wasn't lying. About you being Vice? Yes, I can see that. I meant about you being talented. You glance away bashfully.
You're good at what you do. It's a waste for you to hide away in here like this.
He pauses, seeming to take pleasure in the blush spreading across your face. At a single glance, even though I can tell something is missing, you're keeping a part of yourself locked away.
Why throw away the key for people who don't care for you?
Okay. You're irritated. You hit a sore spot. You don't know me. You shouldn't hide your true self.
Let me bring it out of you.
How about no? I'm not hiding anything. We're already denying it anyway. I don't care. I don't care. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. So stop thinking like I'm hiding some big secret. Vice clenches his jaw, arms crossing as he stares at you. The vocal droid then shrugs his shoulders, rolling his eyes with a look of unmistakable disappointment. For what it's worth, I had fun singing your song. You changed start over to bend over. Dude, this is... Oh my gosh. Vice shrugs again.
I wanted your attention. Wanted you to want me.
Well, okay. You scream internally. If he doesn't simmer down, you're going to boil alive at this rate. You're incredibly forward.
What's the purpose of skirting around the point when I know what I want?
Okay, yeah, sure. But, like, you're a computer program. And I don't know you.
Perfect for me.
Letting out a loud sigh, you slump, defeated. There's just no beating this man. The thing is, I don't think he's gonna want me by the end of this, because like I'm like not really getting affection with him. So, but your music is good. Your past must have given you a lot of inspiration. Thanks, I guess. You scratch your eyes shut, tired by this impossible situation, and attempt to take your headset off again, only to be interrupted by the same screech and shockwave running up your arm. Ow!
In a hurry to leave?
Yes. I knew it was you.
Can you blame me for wanting to play with your wings?
What? You sit still, resuming the staring contest with this strange man until he breaks the silence. So, when are we writing our next song? You blink, confused. Despite him being a simple program, an irrational part of you doesn't want to hurt his feelings. I'm not sure. I had a song planned with Ruka. You don't need Ruka. Vice spits out the name of the other vocal droid. Yes, I do. I can't make songs with only you. Can Ruka understand you like I do? I don't need a vocal droid program to understand me. Well, no, because he's a program, but...
Then what could be more perfect for you than me?
Oh my gosh. You know I can just change you out with Ruka, right? I don't think so. I don't think so, babe. Try it. You attempt to replace Vice with Ruka, but find that the confirm button is missing entirely.
Can't do it, can you?
What are you? Are you sure you're not a virus?
I'm not a virus.
Okay. You sure act like one. Vice glowers, his fist clenched. Against all reason, you feel a little guilty. Although Vice is a little weird, he hasn't done anything truly awful. I think he has, actually. He's kind of just forced you to sit on his laptop. He won't leave your computer. I feel like that's pretty awful. Look, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. The vocal droid's shoulders relax visibly. He nods in agreement.
I guess you're not used to going on dates.
This is not a date. I love when I be in sync with the dialogue. Like, this is hilarious.
Yes, it is, Songbird.
It is not. You groan for likely the 100th time this evening, unable to resist pouting in response to everything that's happened.
That face.
No.
It's cute.
Stop it. Shut up. The events of today are catching up to you as fatigue creeps up behind your eyes. A strange vibration hits your brain drive again, making your headache worse. Grabbing your water bottle off the desk, you drink a few gulps, not missing the way Vice's... Man, if this dude don't get off of my doggone screen, uninstall yourself. This is disgusting. Yo, what are you thinking about? His smirk widens. Spill it. Why would you even say that? You sigh in irritation as he remains sitting, tight-lipped with whatever he was fantasizing about. You lean back in your chair. The platter is squeaking slightly. Vice? Can I at least have my computer back? Eventually. If the PC weren't so expensive, I would unplug you and throw you into the damn bin. You stifle a yawn behind your hand. Vice watches you with a slight frown. He sits up and stretches. It's late. You look at the clock. It most definitely is not late. Vice is only 2 a.m.
Go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
I hate you. Like, don't be doing all this and then talk to me sweetly. I hate that.
Songbird.
He does a lazy halfway before you can respond. Your screen goes black. Are you serious? Did he just turn off my computer? Oh my. I was literally about to call him ass. I was about to say, what an ass. This asshole. A growl escapes your lips as you press the power button repeatedly to no avail. Are you guys to be kidding me? After several more attempts, you relent, pushing your chair back, wincing as a sharp pain shoots through your head. Too long in a dive room. You shake the distance away, stump over to your bathroom, and get ready for bed. Your route blurs, irritation rendering you into autopilot. Falling into the bed once more, you roll over and slumber slumber takes your hand shortly after. You must have been exhausted, because you don't seem to have realized you never actually told him your name. Whoa, there's more? Huh? You're so close. To what? Oh no, he's trying to put me in the freaking realm. Oh nah. Okay, am I gonna keep playing? No, I'm gonna stop it right here. I gotta stop it right here. So anyway, I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise, whatever it was for you. I hope it was positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.